Yeah.
Salve a tutti e ben ritrovati in un nuovo video di Evil Twin. Allora, guardate un po' che bel panorama. Questo è quello che mi aspetta ed è il punto dove mi ero fermato la scorsa volta. Allora, andiamo di qua. Non vorrei incominciare a saltare. Meglio esplorare prima. Oh, qua c'è un diviso. Un nemico, cioè. Oh, vai piano. Ah, e comunque ho visto i comandi e ho scoperto che non si può rallentare. Cioè, la sua camminata è proprio questa. È una bella fregatura. Ah, qua si può salvare, giusto? Cioè, c'è il checkpoint. Vai piano. Sì, ma questi ritornano sempre in vita. Allora devo andare di là. Salto. Ah, tanto non mi prendi. Poi dove vado di qua? Adesso salgo qui. Risaliamo. E questo mi stava aspettando. Ok. Altro checkpoint. Mi sa che questa piattaforma è cedevole. No? Qua devo stare attento. Ancora cado. E qua come faccio? Intanto darei una salvatina. Ma non è che questa piattaforma mi fa saltare più in alto? Ah no, funge da ascensorino. Op. Certo che è pericoloso. C'è qualcos'altro? No, qua è da dove sono venuto. Non si può girare la telecamera. Oh. No! Ma vai a cagare, Cyprien. Ecco. Perché sinceramente non ho voglia di rifarmelo. Perché se sto ragazzino corresse di meno, già sarebbe una bella cosa. No, oh, no, no! Ma non ho parole. E adesso salvo. Così non mi freghi. No, ripetiamo. Qui si dovrebbe trovare l'alchimista che andavamo cercando l'altra volta. No! Oh, checkpoint.
Hey, by the way, when you make an appointment to see me somewhere, you might just tell me where that somewhere is. That way I don't have to wander through half the known universe.
Fine. I said I'd see you at the top of the Alchemist Tower. Surely that's clear enough for you.
If I knew who the alchemist was, yes. But I've only just arrived here and I don't know any alchemists.
So, do you see many towers about the place?
No, but that's no excuse. By the way, good news. Super Sip really does exist in your world. Don't ask me how come, I got no idea how. But I've got to accept the facts.
I knew it.
Yeah, well I didn't. So you can imagine the surprise. Okay, so what do we do now?
Good question. You go and talk to the alchemist.
What am I supposed to talk to him about?
Well, that's just it. The Demis have a village, and you're going to have to go there. Except that there are 2 guards at the entrance to the village, and they're not going to want to let you in.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'll just take my slingshot and line up the 2 of them.
Except that the guards are invulnerable. They are guards, after all.
Oh, so that's where your alchemist buddy comes in.
Precisely. You ask him for a means of getting into the tower, and...
Yeah, but wait a minute. Isn't there a simpler way?
What do you mean, simpler?
Well, I climb up on your swing and you drop me in the middle of the village.
How can I put this? No.
What do you mean, no?
Because if I start lugging you around, the Demis might see me and know where I am, which means the Master will also, and we can't have that. Most people aren't even aware of my existence, and that's the way it should be. The less Underbed knows, the less chance of the Master finding it out.
Which brings us back to the alchemist.
That's what I told you.
Okay, so let's go speak to this famous alchemist.
Certo che è furbo Cyprien, però non ho capito Wilbur perché non si vuole far scoprire. Boh. Ma che posto è? E questo dovrebbe essere l'alchimista.
Hey, you must be the alchemist.
Oh, how do you know that, young man?
Well, apart from the funny voice. the dress.
Might you be a two by any chance?
No, I'm Cyprien. I'm a human child, from the Earth, you know?
So that's what a two looks like. Forgive my amazement, but it's the first time I've seen anyone like you.
Well, going by how hard it is to get into your place, I'd say you don't go out a lot. Anyway, I gather you know a way to get into the village? Is that right?
Well, yes I do. But what business have you got there?
Rhubarb. No, I want to get into the village. But to do so, I need your technique. Otherwise, the two guards turn me away.
Well, I don't know if... the last time a two asked me for that, the master took away the great Zippet. So you will understand that since then we have become more suspicious.
Right. Well, listen. All I know is that I've got to get into your village. I don't even know why. And I don't give a damn about your two stories. Anyway, if you haven't got the great Zippet anymore, what do you expect me to steal?
Well, you've got a point there. Perhaps I was too suspicious.
Okay, let's agree on that. Now, are you going to give me the means of getting in there?
Here you are!
A sachet. And apart from cooking herbs, what else is there in the sachet?
Invisibility powder.
Oh yeah, so I just go up to the guards and then, hey, presto, I become invisible.
Half invisible. That way you can become an authentic Demi, and the guards will let you through.
I doubt it somehow. But perhaps that's just because I'm new here. Thanks, and I'll see you later.
Ma io vorrei sapere che cos'è questa grande zippetta. Non ho mai sentita sta parola. Ah, qui ci sono dei bonus. E qua? È il letto dell'alchimista. Ma devo prendere di nuovo l'ascensore. O posso parlare di nuovo con l'alchimista? No. Ok. Qua non c'è nulla. Usciamo. Vediamo l'obiettivo che abbiamo adesso. Usa la polvere per entrare nel villaggio. Intanto un'altra salvatina. No. E adesso come faccio a uscire? No! Ma non devo scendere. E poi lì c'è qualcosa. Le cose per farlo diventare Super Cyprien. Ma poi di qua si scende. E molla. No, devo farmi tutto il percorso a ritroso. Dove sto? Oh. Mi sono buggato. No! Ma sono riapparsi i bonus. E perché? Salvo intanto. Oppure da qua non li avevo presi. Sì, da qua non ce l'ho passato. Ma guarda quanti ce ne stanno. Ma è impossibile che pure da qua non ce l'ho passato. E salta. Niente. Oh. Ma sei proprio un cretino. Ho una vita in più. E che è sparito quell'altro? O l'ho preso? Boh. Lo prendo da qua? No. Prendiamo un'altra volta il checkpoint.
So, have you got the object?
Object my eye. It's more like a powder. Well, it's supposed to make me invisible.
In any case, now you've got an object in your inventory.
And do I have to use the powder right away?
Well, if I were you, I'd use it before I reach the guards. Otherwise, I don't think you stand much of a chance.
Good point.
Okay then, so I'll see you in the village, okay?
One little question before you go. Why is everyone so paranoid when I arrive on the scene?
You're no doubt talking about the problems the Demis have with the twos.
Yeah, that's it. Who are these guys? The alchemist nearly went berserk at the mere idea that I might be one of them.
The twos. That's us. Everyone who is whole compared to the Demis.
Who are in two parts. Yes, I know. And it seems that the last one who came to see them stole something super precious.
The Great Zippet.
Yeah, that's right, that's it.
The two who went to see them was Lenny, and the Grand Zippet is the key to Loren Dareth.
But I thought Lenny was caught before he could get his hands on the key.
That's what happened, but he almost managed to get it, and that didn't please the Master at all, so he took it away from them.
So they're crying over something that isn't even theirs?
Objectively, yes, but that's not the way the Master presented it to them. The Master is much smarter than that. He told them that the Grand Zippet, the key, was the symbol of their reunification, a vestige of the time when the Demis were twos.
And is that true?
Of course not. That's the best part. He has so well erased all traces of the past that he can now get anyone to believe anything. But it must also be said that the Demis are not reputed for their intelligence. When the Stagnants arrested Lenny, the Master appeared to the Demis and announced to them that they had been unable to guard the symbol of their reunification, that as a result they did not deserve to be unified, and he left with the Grand Zippet, leaving the Demis on the brink of a major depression.
He's a shrewd devil. Very shrewd. As a result, all the Demis hate us. That's obvious.
Obvious indeed. But we can still use his lies to our advantage. I'll explain how later. For the moment, use your inventory, and I'll see you in the village.
Salvo anche qui. Colpisco questo. Ma quindi la zippetta serve per unire i divisi? Ma che è una pinzatrice? Una storia un po' complicata, un po' controversa. Ma dove stanno ste guardie? Sono quelle. Usiamo l'inventario. E sono un diviso, giusto?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, son.
Can I get by?
Of course you can. What's to stop you?
Nothing. Thanks.
Right. Now that you know almost everything, it's time for me to explain the save principle to you.
Don't waste your breath. A save is for going back a little when you've screwed up somewhere.
Right. So, do you know how to use it, too?
No, but I get a feeling I will soon.
So, to save, I have to take a picture of you.
Do you manage the saves?
Yes. It's better if I do it because I'm hidden away and no one knows me. Once again, we have to make sure the master doesn't find your saves, right?
Right.
Okay, but I must have a camera if I'm to take a picture.
And you don't have one.
Not on me, but you can find them all over the place, so that's not really a problem. So when you find a camera, bring it to me and I'll take your picture. First we do that, and then we continue. Good. So that's it. Now you know everything. Now all you have to do is find the Zippet.
You don't happen to have a vague idea about where I should start?
Well, I know that after the master captured Lenny, he separated the Zippet into 4 pieces that he placed on 4 different islands. For the moment, I only know 2 of them. The first is a vegetal island situated just above the Demi Island. So I figured you could go and see the mayor of the village and try to find out a little more.
And why not go directly to the vegetal island?
Because we can't. The only connection between this island and the Earth is a route that just so happens to touch the Demi Island. And the only way to get to the route is to go through the town hall, which is built smack bang in the middle of the island.
Is that it? That large building?
That's it.
Okay, so where do we meet up?
How about on the route?
That's fine by me. Later.
Ma senti un po' che giro de peppe. Che dice qua? Vai a trovare il sindaco. Il sindaco dei Divisi, no? E dai, con sta telecamera. E ovviamente recuperare questa zippetta non sarà facile. È divisa pure in 4 parti. Ora salgo qui su se ci riesco. Ho trovato la macchina fotografica. Torno giù. E dove sta Wilbur? Ah, è vero, ha detto alla radice. Giusto? Che dice qua? Questa porta conduce all'addestramento con il seme. Boh. E molla. Dai, Cyprien. E qua come faccio? Altra salvatina. No! Sì, col cazzo. Allora. Checkpoint. Mi sa che devo salire su. Oh cazzo. Eliminato. Cioè, ma guardate che giri che fa la telecamera. Impazzisce proprio. Ah, e adesso non la posso girare. E che cos'è questo? Un nemico più potente. Ha un colore diverso. Ah, questa è una guardia. Oh no.
Mr. Mayor, sir, I'd like to have a word with you. I gather you've had some problems with the Master.
No, there wasn't any problem. Just a slight difference of opinion, which besides was settled by both parties in an adult and concentrated manner.
But the Master nevertheless took away the Zippet, and as a result, your hopes for reunification have taken a blow.
It was the right decision. And who are you anyway, young man?
You're poured in a storm. Your last hope. I'm the one who's going to bring back the Great Zippet.
Do you know where it is?
I just might.
How much?
Let's not talk about money now. Here's what I suggest. You cooperate without asking any questions. I'll bring you back the Zippet, and after that, we can discuss things.
Young man, I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have the loyalty of a knight. By the powers conferred upon me, I declare our agreement formal. Now where do you need to begin?
Well, I have some information indicating that at least one part of the Zippet can be found on the Vegetal Island.
Vince's Island?
Yeah. That must be the one.
But we have a connection for that island.
Really?
Yes. One of the routes from the island came as far as us one day.
And have you already gone to the island?
You must be joking. The invasion of our land by that route caused a serious diplomatic incident. We shut down our borders indefinitely. But I'm willing to make an exception for you.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
There. Now you can go through. Be quick. We mustn't be seen.
Thanks. I'll see you in this very spot. And until then, don't breathe a word to anyone.
You can trust me.
E insomma, questo era il sindaco. E infatti è diverso dagli altri nemici. E mo come faccio a scendere? Oh! Vabbè, non ricarico, va.
Did everything go all right, Cyprien?
A piece of cake. I completely fooled the mayor. There's only one thing bothering me. The mayor said the Vegetal Island is called Vince's Island.
That's right.
Well, it's funny, but as it so happens, I've got a buddy called Vince.
It's a common enough name, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's really daft about plants, so I figured maybe it was his island.
I would be surprised. You see, I happen to know the queen of the island, and quite frankly, she has very little in common with a boy like you. First of all, because she's a queen and not a king, but also because she happens to be a blackroot.
And, excuse me, but it doesn't seem to be a nice kind of root. Must have something to do with it being black, I suppose.
When the master separated the Zippet, he obviously didn't leave the parts without guardians. So, he gave one part to the big black root.
Oh, so now it's big, is it? And how big might it be?
Let's just say it's big.
I see. Can you keep the save somewhere so Lenny can see what a hard time I had trying to free him?
Okay.
Ma ha salvato. Boh. Allora, mi fermo qui per questo secondo episodio di Evil Twin. E praticamente, da quello che ho capito, forse la grande zippetta deve essere una comune zip che serve a chiudere i divisi, una cerniera cioè. Però la parola zippetta era a me sconosciuta fino adesso. Ma voi avete sentito cosa ha detto Cyprien sulla grande radice nera? Che non deve essere molto carina appunto perché è nera. Che ci sia del velato razzismo. Non lo so. E infine, che quest'isola vegetale c'entri con l'amico di Cyprien, Vincent, come ha detto lui. perché nella schermata di caricamento si è visto una specie di volto. Ma poi ho un ragazzino a cui piacciono moltissimo le piante che si fumano. Mi pare un po' strano. Sicuramente però le risposte a queste domande le troveremo nelle prossime puntate, quindi non perdetevi i prossimi episodi e ci rivediamo ad un prossimo video. Ciao!